Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Is evening here. Apa kabar semuanya yang nonton bahasa Indonesia? So, right, today I wanna talk in English. So, yeah, it's really beautiful. Kind of like it's almost sunset over here. Like I'm outside of my patio. So, yeah. So I wanna just live, and also usually I'm live in my personal page and my YouTube channel, but I also live in personal page today. So yeah, hello everyone. So today I just want to share the story that I never share, that many people doesn't know. Maybe only just the family knows, but you know I'm here to kind of kind of having inspire, and maybe kind of like a mindset shift, like help having a mindset shift about you know like the struggle. Everyone have their own struggle, so I just want everyone like who's out there that needs a lift up energy and boosting. That's what I'm here for. That's all. So yeah, because I believe the past story, or the story that we had before, it creates who we are right now. So whoever that is struggling right now or having a challenge, whatever it is, I just want to lift you up and give you the energy and give the positive vibes. Maybe it's only temporary. So I want to share something that when I think about it right now, it's kind of funny. I don't know if it's funny, but it just make me laugh sometimes. Like, oh my god, like I'm coming to the US. I came to the US around 2006. So right after my high school back home. So I came here, you know, to pursue my school. Like my parents wants me to go to school here, but we didn't come here, for any scholarship. We didn't come here because we had the money. We come here because we want to have a life change, right? The back home when we left before, it's like the situation for our family is not great. So and then yeah, my parents wants me to come here and to have a better life. That's what most people do, right? Coming to the US for a better life. Yeah, and um when I started here, what I imagined, okay, US is good, right? And actually, when I came here, I was having a really homesick, because in the beginning we didn't have anything, because we kind of like gave up everything back home. Like my parents give everything up back home. So come here for starting, really starting from zero. We don't have a place to live even. We kind of like good thing, like my dad went to school here long time ago, and then he knew like some of the friends. So and then like they already kind of like become our family. So we stay there for, I don't know, I forgot, like weeks or months, to find a place. So finally we found apartment place. When we found apartments, we didn't even have a car. We couldn't afford to have a car. We couldn't, but we hide it. We don't want everyone know that we were struggling. Like me, my dad, and my brother, three of us, because my mom and my other brother still back home. But yeah, just me, my dad, and my brother were here, we didn't have anything. We didn't even have a car. And I still remember like someone picked us up to find apartment, pick us up to the grocery store. And then I was just finished high school, right? And then I didn't know how to use the bus, or yeah, we have no idea, like we have no clue what to do. And then like I just like my English wasn't really good, and my dad was like, just talk. No, I cannot talk. Like how can I talk? Like I didn't even want to be here. Most people in my family want to be in the US. To be honest, I was not. Like when I'm coming here, I was not really care to live in here even. But like, my parents wants me to come here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I just follow what my parents want to to be, like, So I still remember like one day, in the apartment. Oh yeah, we finally moved to the apartment, and no lights, and no grocery, and then we don't even want to bother everyone like to pick us up. So what we do is walking, and then we didn't even think. I was still in like after high school, like I think just, yeah, maybe 19 that time. I was like have no clue. Okay, my dad says my dad is the adventurous man that I've ever known. He's like, okay, let's go to the store to buy the lamb, to buy the grocery. Okay, let's go. I was like, where's the store? Oh, go over there. Go over there. And it's like, where's the store? Yeah, still walking. And then, yeah, and it's so far away. And then like, okay, we buy the lights, and we still need to buy the milk. Are we gonna still having a milk? Yeah, we can do it. It's not far. Okay, so I was like so naive, and my brother is also like just following. And I'm like, okay, we bought the lamb, we bought the milk, 2 gallons of milk, and other grocery. And I still remember like walking. It's like, why we I was like, why did even we do this? Like we don't have car, we walk like this. Besides all the cars like just passing by. Seriously. So I was like, we made it finally, but those moments, just reflect me like how far we've come. And if you really have that struggle moment, please share. So maybe, sometimes like those things we never really want to share about. We kind of like being ashamed of. But to me, like this far, maybe that time like I was ashamed. I was like, what other people think, like we don't have anything. We kind of like start from the bottom. And yeah, I mean, like that's one of the story, but there's a lot of story that, maybe next time I'll share. But it just kind of feeling, the gratefulness. Yeah, how far we've come. Everything, it has a journey. Every struggle, there's always something at the end. So trust me, if you're struggling right now, or challenging right now, have a bad day or whatever it is, just go through it, just push through it. Sometimes like we never know what's in the end. Sometimes we kind of like don't have a faith or even believe that something is good happening to us. So yeah. So yeah, long story short, like we didn't have that moment again. Like we thankful that we where we are right now. But I never forget those moments, because those stories I will pass on to my kids. How being grateful they are, and also they need to experience that sometimes. Probably just pretend that we need to go to the store and have to walk, and you know those kind of humility, like, being kind of like low is very important, because that's where we that's where we I mean, like, that's where we that's the humble coming from, right? So we're not being arrogant and just being thankful. Sometimes like people who doesn't experience that, that's kind of like sh- showing the like kind of like if they don't experience that, they never know how they struggle, and they don't understand why they're struggling, why they feel that way, they are become humble even though they're successful, because they experience the lower pain of their life. So yeah, so everything comes with struggle, but you know, it's not permanent. It's only temporary if you are still pushing it. But like if you keep avoiding it, you know, I've been doing that. I used to not get out of my comfort zone. Like I always wanna try to do safe, try to be safe. Oh, there's a bee. There's a bee. Bee wanna join to the live. Oh my god. Sorry guys. So yeah, the bee want to join. Yeah, so look at that. Yeah. Where am I? Uh, I'm lost because of the bee. Yeah, so sometimes like just be thankful where we are, and and finding your purpose, being resilient, um, having nothing means like not gonna be forever. Just find a way to change wherever you are right now. There's always something to change. There's always a way. There's a solution. Always a solution. God or whatever you believe is, I'm believing in God. I believe that God gave me everything that I'm capable of to solve. So sometimes like I you know just pray and believe and just have fun. And if we have a struggle or challenging, nobody needs to know, right? We just need to be positive, be vibes, have a good vibes, and just be your own story. That you need to. Sometimes, like if you want to have a story, like share the story, that's fine. But sometimes, like we don't want to bother others, right? And make other struggle to make their pain too. But sometimes it's good to share too. Sometimes like if you are alone and then you don't want to keep it yourself, and so yeah, that's the 12 minutes of my life. Hopefully it's inspire you guys. I just want to give the positive vibes. We um we live just by once. So yeah, just enjoy, have fun, and keep going forward wherever you are. Bye guys. The bees keep coming. I want to go inside. Bye.